love it. So this first video is actually going to be about items that I bought on Amazon for my upcoming Harry Potter themed party. So without further ado, I'm going to start. I spent about $200 on them altogether, give or take. And the first item is actually this sign. So this one was actually $13.99. It is what I thought it would be. The quality, the color is about the same. It's not printer paper. It's probably like, it feels like cardstock paper. I'm only expecting it to last through the night. I'm not really expecting anything amazing from it because again, it's only 13 bucks. Excuse me. If I do save it, if it does last tonight and I have a really cool photo, I might end up framing it, like blowing up the picture and framing it as kind of like a cool like memory of the night. If not, I'll probably just throw it in the trash. The next thing I have is actually the Dark Mark tattoos. These are temporary tattoos and they were $8.99. So there's 10 of them, which is actually pretty good because who wouldn't want to go to a Harry Potter party and get a Dark Mark tattoo? So it comes in 2 different sizes. So there's this size, there's a small size, and then there is the large size. So eventually, if everything goes to plan, I will probably do a follow-up video on how well these items lasted. But $8.99. Sorry. The next item I have is the footprints. And footprints, these are only $9.99. I was just going to have them coming in from the doorway to the living room, nothing too crazy. So I mean, they are what they expect, and you're only paying, it's for stickers, you're paying $8.99 for a set of stickers. So I'm not too disappointed. I think the only thing that I worry about is either they're not going to stick or they're going to stick too well. And if they stick too well, so I have like the laminate floors, so I'm just afraid like if they stick too well, I might have a heck of a time trying to get them off. But more information to follow, but pretty good. The next thing I have is actually food. So I actually got the jelly beans. So with the jelly beans, I know you're like, but those aren't that's not the box. I know, but that's so expensive. I can't do it. I'm trying to save money. Anyway, so there's about 6 of these, and I don't know the exact. I'll have them linked. I'll have everything linked below if you guys are interested in buying it. But it's got all the different flavors. So it has blueberry, and then it has vomit, and it has watermelon, and then it has sausage, and then it has rotten egg. So it has all the different ones. Honestly, in the future, I will probably just buy a thing of regular Jelly Belly beans and then just say it's these just to mess with people. See, I'm not a Slytherin, but I think it would be funny. But yeah, but if you want, like I was gonna create like little goodie bags for everybody, but then I didn't know how many people were coming and I didn't want to spend that much money. So I'm probably just gonna have these out in a bowl. Well, that's one thing. The next thing I have is actually for the pictures. So with the pictures, it's a set of 38-piece set, and it's only $15.99. $15.99 for 38 pieces. I didn't think it was a bad deal. And they have cute things like butterbeer. So you can actually like take pictures, and they have these sticks, and they also have like little things that you can put on there, so you can have like it's going to be really fun. And then there's also like broomsticks. I'm not gonna lie, so when I first saw this, I was like, is this a bat? Like, what is this? It's Harry's hair. So you could be Harry, you could be Hermione. They have ties. You could be a Mad-Eye Moody. one thing that did kind of creep me out was, oh shoot, Dobby. I just think the mask, it looks really creepy. I just don't like it. I don't like it. He's not supposed to look like this. Anyway, so there's all that. The only thing that kind of disappointed me was this. And the reason is because the size. And granted, like, I understand. I get it. It's for kids. It's not, there shouldn't be adults using this. But kids' faces aren't even this small. And I'm just thinking, my Harry Potter nerd sense is like, no, normally the posters are like from here up. So this is the other one. But you know what? For 38 pieces, it's not really a bad. You're probably going to dislike a couple. And then, all right, so finally, well, not finally, I got more. I also got like stuff for goodie bags, but then I didn't know how many people were going to show up. But I got these cauldrons. So it comes in a set of 12 for these cauldrons. And these are actually really good at cauldrons. Like, they have handles, and it's a good, like, it's a harder plastic. I've been squeezing it, so it kind of bends in certain parts, like there, you see? Oh shoot, I hope I didn't, no. Okay, so just don't squeeze them all the time. But I was going to either put like a cupcake in there and like make a little, I don't know. You know, in some of the theme parks they have like cauldron cakes, so I was thinking about either doing that, or I was going to make like shots in them. I'm probably going to do shots. So there's that, and then this also comes with broomsticks. And I didn't realize when I ordered these that these are actually pens. Pens. So after the party, I'm bringing them into work. I kind of try and find ways to kind of sneak Harry Potter in my work life. And this is, I don't think they can tell me I can't have a broomstick. But I'm super excited. I was really excited. I really like this one more than the other ones. Not that the other ones are bad. The other thing is, again, these are for kids, so I understand. And these are very flexible, so you got to think, like, with kids playing, they could step on them, but it's not going to matter. But they're so small. Like, you can fit into them. Like, I can fit into them, but I just didn't really care for the glasses. But to each their own. Next thing I have were the chocolate frogs. And this one I was really disappointed on, to be honest. I just don't like it. They're too small. Like, do you see how small they are? Like, do you see my hand next to the frog? It's so tiny. It's going to be a tiny frog. And anybody that knows with Harry Potter, it's a big frog. Like, I've been to, like, the amusement parks. I know how big the chocolate frog is. And granted, I understand, like, the people that come over are not going to want to eat a huge piece of chocolate. I get it. But these are tiny pieces of chocolate. I'll probably still use it. I'll probably make brownies or something. But this is plastic, too. I can't really complain because it's $9.12. But again, there's $9.12 for a mold. A mold. And it's not even as big as the original. So, I didn't really care for that. The other thing I got, one of the more expensive items was my flags. So I got 4 flags for $26.79. $26.79. So I haven't checked to see how expensive it is on Universal or on Warner Brothers. It might even be cheaper, but I figured for 4 flags, $26, not that bad. Because you got to think for the American flag. Sometimes it's like $15. I don't know. That was just my thought. So I opened the Hufflepuff one, but I didn't open the other 3. I'll show you. So these are the other 3. So you have Gryffindor, and they're like banners. You'll see, but they're like banners. And this is Ravenclaw. The only issue I have with Ravenclaw is it looks kind of purple and less blue. But again, like, this is just for a Harry Potter themed party. I'm not going for accurate details. I'm just going to where they can see it and they know, oh, it's Harry Potter and Slytherin, which you can't really mess up on the green. Alright. But this is the Hufflepuff flag. And so this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's still pretty decent quality. Like, it's a thin piece of flag, but again, it's just going to be in the back. like in the back hung up by the TV. It's not going to be anywhere crazy. And honestly, I think you could even hang these outside if you're ever going to have like an outside party, like maybe for like graduation or something. You want to do like a theme, which I don't know who would do that, but I probably would try and do that anyway. But you can see the crest, and the crest is good. And again, this is only like $26.79. So $26.79 to get 4 flags like that. I honestly, I think that's a pretty decent deal. All right, so the next thing I have is a shower curtain, and you're like, what does this shower curtain have to do with anything? Okay, so hear me out. I'm one of those people that I have like all these great ideas floating around in my head, and I have this whole vision of how it's supposed to look, and then I try and do it, and it doesn't look like that, and it looks really bad. It looks like a third grader did it. And there's those people that like they make like the whole 9 3/4 with the bricks, and it looks awesome and it's beautiful, and you're just like, wow, that's amazing. I can't do that. First of all, I'm too lazy, and I'm not creative enough to do that, and it wouldn't look like bricks. It'd probably look like, I don't know, but it wouldn't look like bricks. So I did the cheaper, no, not the cheaper. I did the faster, more expensive way. I just bought a shower curtain, and I'm just gonna hang that up, and people can take their pictures behind it. Okay? So, you want? All right. So I'm going to show you, and again, I'm sorry for the camera angles. Again, this is my first video, so I'm sorry. But do you see that? Like, doesn't this look awesome? And I didn't have to spend any time making it. No time at all. So yeah, I'm gonna hang that up, and then people can take pictures with like the other stuff for the pictures. I don't know if I showed you guys that. Yeah, I think I showed it. Anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, so the last thing I have was something that I found a while ago, and it was around Halloween, and I had been living at home, and I wanted something. I went and got dry ice the night before Halloween, because by the time I got home I had to be ready for the trick-or-treaters, and by morning all the dry ice was gone, which that's when I realized you can't keep dry ice. So I ended up looking on the internet for things that will create like the mist without the dry ice, which I found one, and I ended up having to rebuy it, but I still love this thing. So this is something you can get on Amazon. It's like a mist LED maker. $13.99. $13.99. Think about that. So you don't have to buy dry ice, and this just continues to make your own mist. $13.99. So you quite literally, you take this, and this one has lights on it. My old one didn't. But you literally just put it in a bucket of water, and you plug it in. And now you're like, no, we can't plug it in. It's in water. But no, it's supposed to be. Like that's how it's made. But yeah, it has. I kind of wish I had something. Anyway, but yeah, this was only $13.99. You plug it in. I use just this regular cauldron, and you see it's pretty deep. You just fill it up with water. I wouldn't suggest using this for like witch's brew or something like that, just because of the fact that people are going to be moving, and this thing would move around. There's no way. So just like an extra cauldron or pumpkin. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. It was fun. You guys have a great day. Let me know if you have any like party ideas, things that you've done, things that you like about Harry Potter, anything Harry Potter related. I love Harry Potter, so anything would make me happy. All right. Happy travels.